Hello guys, welcome to today's stream. I hope you guys are doing pretty well. Thank you so much Alien Frog for that 3-month sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Let me have a look because I think I hope that my mini feed is updating because that did not show up in there. But thank you so much Alien Frog. I really appreciate that so freaking much. Kangaroo, hello, how are you today? No problem, that's all good. Thank you again so much, Alien Frog, for doing that. Really appreciate that. Hello, Dumpho, how are you? So guys, today we are going to try my Dead Ted painting again. Hopefully this time we don't have bad luck like we did last time. Hopefully the painting doesn't rip into pieces, you know? So we're going to do the salt thing again, and then we're going to use a lot of masking tape. So hopefully this time, if I do it all in one go, it won't be as bad. So we'll see if I have some luck with that. We'll see if it all works out. The weekend's been good, Poetic. It's been really good. How have you been? Hope you're well. Now, where did I put that mask? Oh dear. I just lost. I'm losing things, guys. I'm losing. The table is too small. So I need to find where to put that masking fluid. And I can't see it anywhere. I'm sure it was on the table. I'm pretty sure it was on the table. Unless I've lost it. Looks like I've completely lost. Oh, there we go. Found it. Awesome. We can start, guys. We can start. I feel like when the temperature changes, these drawers become a little bit more hard to work with. They become more sticky. Hello, Punisher. How are you? So how was your weekend, Poetic? What did you end up doing? You're good, thank you. Waking up. You have such a dumb sleep pattern. What time is it there? What time is it? What didn't work before, Alien? What wasn't working? Doing some art of a character, you're like, how am I doing today? I'm doing really good, Kangaroo. I'm doing really good. I mean, I'm obviously still not quite perfect yet. I'm still on the mend a little bit, but I'm just happy today I'm able to actually sit at my desk and actually do a painting, you know? So I'm really so happy about that. You've been managing. That does not sound like a great weekend. That sounds like a pretty crap weekend. It's 4 PM in New South Wales. So you guys are half an hour ahead of us then. Alright, so guys, I need to do the masking fluid step first. Which is going to take a while. I'll try and do it with a blow dryer, I think. We'll have a look. We'll see how we go. So I need a couple of different sized brushes. Where's my main brush? I don't see my main brush anywhere. I feel like I've just lost it. This is my little one. I really feel like I've lost my main brush, guys. Where on earth has it gone? That is really strange. I need you. I need you for today because you're like the perfect size. Why are you not here? Wherever could that brush be? That is so weird. Well, I have another one that's like a similar size. I could use one of these. That one could work. That one could work while I don't have my favorite brush. We'll see. You finished a course. You've been working on you've been working out more, shadow boxing, and just reflecting on your life choices and people you have in it. Oh, poetic. I hope that those have been good reflections. Oh, this piece I'm doing will work this time around. You remember it messing up the last time. Yeah, I really hope it works out. Is that blurry for you guys, or is that just me? Yeah, I really hope it works out, because, you know, last time it turned out beautiful, but just not good enough, you know, because it broke. Hi, Spark! How are you today? You're fine, thank you. Your weekend was fine. It was moderate, some art streams. How am I today? How was my weekend? I didn't have the best weekend, Punisher. I wasn't feeling great at all. I'm still a little bit on the mend, but I had a nice weekend in the sense that my boyfriend and I got to spend some really nice quality time together, just relaxing, you know, and that was great. So, Shield Spark from Spits. Oh, Spark, you got a friend in the chat. You see that? You have got a friend in the chat. Well, guys, I need to make sure that this is applied nice and thick this time. We're gonna be basically, whoops, I did not want that to happen. I did not want to have that to happen at all. There we go, hopefully that doesn't muck it up. Hopefully it doesn't. Can't have that. Can't have that at all. Right. I'm really not doing a great job, guys. I'm really doing a terrible job. That's right. I need a spot to put this thing, because it's like all over the place. All over the place. There we go. So basically, I just want to cover this whole painting in this gooey, like, white stuff, because once I'm done, I want to be able to just paint over the whole thing, and then hopefully, you know, it doesn't mess up the layers underneath as badly. So this will let me paint over the whole thing and not have to worry about it. And if this doesn't work, I'm honestly like just gonna do it my old way. And just do my best to keep it consistent. So we'll see how we go. I have faith though. I think last time, because of all the drying layers and stuff, I think that's what mucked it up. I'm also a little bit concerned to use the hairdryer because I feel like maybe the hairdryer made it too baked in. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like maybe I'd prefer to just let it naturally dry. And then we'll just like have to move pretty quickly. Because if we don't move quickly, we're gonna have the same issue as last time. And right now, guys, I'm kind of on the clock because Halloween just came out, which is pretty cool. I've been waiting for it for ages. But it also means because Halloween is out, I'm gonna be very, very busy. Because I have so many drawings to do now. I basically gotta do a drawing every single day now. Because I would like to not only get ahead on Halloween, but also be able to do like paintings, like color a lot of the drawings that I'm going to be coming up with. And you don't have a lot of time if you have to do a drawing a day for every day of October. It's pretty intense. So we'll see how I go. Unfortunately, I do still have some of the show's stuff that I need to get done as well, which is a little bit unfortunate because that's gonna hold me up a lot, you know? But we'll see how we go. I'll read the chat in just a sec, guys. I just really need to move this along a little bit because it needs to be done in a single go. And also, well, it needs to be done fairly quickly, because if it's not done fairly quickly, you end up having a lot of issues. I think I'm gonna let that sit for a bit over there and go do the girl first. Do the little doll. So tiny. Look how tiny this doll is, guys. Super, super tiny. Unbelievable. There we go. Now we can continue and do the girl, and then it's a waiting game pretty much. As soon as I do the girl, we're gonna have to basically wait. I forgot to do the recording. My second Patreon speed paint video is out, guys. I'm doing a lot of speed paints on Patreon, so if you guys are ever interested in seeing my speed paints, go check out Patreon. I wonder, can you guys actually see the yellow stuff? Like, is that showing up on the camera? Or not that well? So this time around, I feel like if it doesn't work, the most likely reason is going to be the salts interaction. Because I can't think of any other reason why it worked so well on the last one, and it didn't want to work on this one. My feeling is just that it was honestly just, you know, all of the waiting between the salt sessions, and I think that's the reason it didn't want to work, honestly. It really smells. It's quite smelly. Alright, so we're all done. Last go, guys. If this doesn't work, well, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do. You know? Alright, let me try and catch up on the chat, because I was spending quite a little bit of focus time on there. You're fine, thank you. Your weekend was fine. You were moderating some art streams. That's awesome. Where is Dover? I don't know where Dover is, Spark. Dover's not here yet. You're worthy. No person with an L symbol could be unworthy, man. Did me and my boyfriend spot the dreaded and mysterious beach yeti? No, we have not. I did not know there's a beach yeti. I did not know there's a beach yeti. It's like a regular yeti, but covered in seaweed. That sounds horrifying, Alien Frog. That sounds so horrifying. Have you seen it then? I take it you've seen it. Brutal Process. Hello. Inktober soon. I'm doing Joloween. But yeah, Inktober seems like a lot of fun. How did you like Jake Parker's robots? Like the ones he did of Spotify? He didn't do Twitch. He really should do Twitch. I think I'm going to leave him a comment and be like, you missed one. You missed a really important one. Go do Twitch. Go do Twitch. Zazu's dancing. He's so cute. He's preening now. He's sitting on his new swing. So he's pretty happy. The reflection wasn't great. You've got to strengthen your boundaries in life. Your brain attracts a lot of zombies. In an unhealthy and bad way. Well, it's always great to set boundaries for those pesky zombies poetic. Really important for your own well-being. Definitely. I'm so happy that you've reached that conclusion. You made your own Drawtober prompt list themed around a game you're a representative for. You've been super excited at the response the list has gotten, and you're super excited for everyone to share their creative works throughout October. That is so cool, Kangaroo! What game is it? You can almost imagine the bear running from the girl robust would be fun to see too. That could be cool, Murders. Maybe like after all the craziness and chaos has passed over, I can do one like that. That would be great. Hello, Swizzero, how are you? You can see the yellow stuff. Yes. It's pretty gooey. It's getting dry. I think it's like almost setting. Almost there. I'll test it in like a couple of seconds. You're drawing something cool in the background while I work. Upgrading an OC of yours. Oh my goodness, sounds cool, Spark. Which OC? You believe you saw the beach yeti before, but you know how cameras get blurry when taking photos of cryptids? Well, you believe that this creature emits a strange energy that makes your eyesight blurry, so it was tough to get a clear look. But you believe it is out there. I totally believe you, Alien Frog. I feel like that is one of the most definite things that anybody has said on the stream in a while. I mean, we know that the Earth is flat, but those beach yetis definitely are a thing. I think I should probably go clean out my water before I start doing like... I'll grab some salt as well, because I don't think I've got enough salt. I feel like we're gonna run out of salt soon. So I'll leave you guys for a sec, I'll be back. I'll just go get fresh water. It's actually gotten warm enough here not to have to use the heater all the time, and I'm so happy about that. So freaking happy. You're doing just fine, that's awesome! It's the Assassin's Creed games, they're an awesome blend of history and fantasy. Wait, you're working on the Assassin's Creed games? Really? That is so cool. You thought the Earth was shaped like a triangle. There's another theory, Swizzero. Definitely very probable. Definitely very probable. The Earth is flatter than a crepe. Exactly. Yeah, it's building up on the comics. The Earth is a flat pancake and every other planet is round. Makes sense to you. We've all seen it. All seen it. Just like the beach yeti. Don't mind you just sitting behind you for a bit, worried about the shape of the Earth. Oh no, guys. Alright. So, time, guys. Time for the big thing. I need to start painting. Let's see, is that... I don't think that's quite ready yet. I think this side's getting close, but I think it needs a little bit more of a wait. A little bit more of a wait. We're talking flat earths, your spidey senses were tingling. You couldn't have a better person sitting behind you. Let's go. You're a brand representative on this series. You wish you worked on the games. That is the dream. But for now, you are a community representative for art, which is an honor. I feel like that is so cool anyways, Kangaroo. Like, just to be able to be part of that whole thing is so amazing. You're upgrading this OC. Have a check. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying. What on earth is going on? Can you not switch windows? Oh my gosh, guys. I feel like technology is the worst thing in the world. Sometimes. Sometimes. Guys, have a look at Spark's new OC. That is really cool, Spark. I love the forearm that's sort of landing like that. That's really cool. And he's even got a cape. It's very cool. And the gun, I love the gun. Those muscles must have been super hard to draw. I feel like that amount of muscles, crazy hard to get it accurate. You passed the YouTube video you were watching to join me, the Lex Fridman podcast feature. Jaron Lanier, father of VR, you highly recommend it if you need to put your feet back on the real world. Okay, so what is that about? Don't make you cry, you're trying to steal your heart for the past few days. We've got some llama love in the chat, guys. Actually, this was an old one. You're upgrading this actually now. Oh, I see. So you're redoing this one. This one already looks really cool, Spark. Really cool. Reminds you of a mutant ninja turtle combined with Deadpool. It does, yeah. You weren't doing too well today. I genuinely improved your mood. Sendo. That seal you sent me on Instagram, Sendo. It is so cute. So freaking cute. I just want to squish a seal like that now as well. Well, guys, I don't know. Is it gonna be ready? I think that side's ready. I think this side is close. So we'll just wait a couple more minutes. While I'm waiting, I can probably prep my background. What did I do for... I'm gonna pull up a picture of where we last worked on Dead Ted and try and see what colors I did. Because I really like those colors. But they just didn't... I think they were a little too dark. I think I want to go a little lighter this time. So we're going to try and stay a little bit lighter. But yeah, essentially those kinds of colors, those are what I wanted to play around with. Yeah. This one has things. It is the best seal ever, Sento. It is so cute. So cute. You're just recommending it. Anyone interested can see what it's about. Okay, so I gotta check it out then. Gotta check it out is what you're saying. You genuinely think that is the greatest pleasure a man can experience? What is? Crying? Loving it already. You will say it's no nonsense. Okay. You were bouncing around ideas for your stream. I am guaranteed VIP upon the seal, Tinge T-Bot. Center! Oh my goodness, Center! Thank you so much. I'm honored. I'm honored. Can I be like the chunkiest seal ever in your stream, Center, please? Please, can I? By the way, guys, can we have a shout out for Sendo? And go give him a follow because he's gonna start streaming soon. And as you guys know, lots and lots of seal humor is gonna take place over there. If you were reborn as an animal, you would be a black wolf with and blue eyes. That would be beautiful. That would be so beautiful. Thank you so much, Spark, for giving that shout out. Guys, go give Sendo a follow. Help him start up. Help him start up. Also, guys, if you don't know, Halloween is coming up for me, which means I am going to be drawing a lot more than I normally do. So, couple of things that probably will happen. I might be doing impromptu live streams on my Instagram account. So if you guys are keen to give me a follow on Instagram, please do so. I'll drop a link to my socials, because those would be additional streams. So this is like, other than Twitch, I'll still be streaming on Twitch, but I'll probably be doing like late night streams every now and then, and I'll probably be doing those on Instagram if I can't get like a good Twitch setup done in my bedroom. But yeah, essentially those will be like mini extra streams. No face cam though, but you'll still get to talk to me and still get to be part of the art process. You had to follow for seal content, exactly. You gotta have a profile pic and everything. Awesome, awesome. And you need seal emotes, Cindo. You need like every single seal emote there is. It might take some time, you're still painting your studio, what used to be the guest bedroom. That is so awesome. I'm glad that you got like a nice space just for you and the art. So guys, it has dried. It has finally dried. That means we can start laying down all the colors, guys. Okay, I need to put down a little rug first so I don't mess up my whole table. There we go. I do feel like this is going to go a lot quicker and hopefully doesn't mess around with the masking fluid underneath. So we don't want to redo this all over again. Well, I don't. Yes, you don't. You guys don't care. You just get to sit and watch. But I definitely don't want to be doing the same piece all over again. So yeah, we want to go as quickly as we possibly can. So I'm going to be working in a couple of other colors as well into this piece. There we go. So I just want to have like multiple different colors. Um, and I probably should have played around with the salt a little sooner. So we'll do what we can and see if it's still gonna work with us. Hope so. Hope so. Cool. Lots of mess now, guys, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What is going on? Mega Animation. Thank you so much for that raid. Oh my goodness. Can we please have a shout out for Mega Animation, guys? Thank you so much. What were you doing on your stream? You have to create unique animated transitions and everything. Definitely do. Guys, please go check out Mega Animation. I love your stream setup. Your stream setup is beautiful. Wow. That is amazing stuff. So are you just tracing over a character in this clip and then like hopefully going with the rest of it? That is so cool. 74 zombies have just raided the channel, guys. Hold on to your brains. Hold on to your brains. Thank you for the follow, Death Delsel. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow as well, Luna. Save your file. Save your file. Well, I luckily work traditionally, so I don't have to save while I go, but if things stuff up, they stuff up pretty bad. Sorry for the random grey emote. You're welcome. Mary Greenie, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Tell us what you were doing on your stream. You love my sweater. Thank you. I love it too. Really love it. Oh, Zone, thank you so much for suggesting they raid me. Really, really appreciate that. How old is that clip? I don't know, Mega. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. So what were you doing in your stream today? It's study night. Woo. Well, streams are the best, like, accompaniment for study night. Hagim, thank you so much for that follow. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Well, guys, I am just gonna quickly step out. Predominantly because I need to go dry something. So give me one moment. I will be right back. You guys can watch my fish while I'm gone. I will be back. I'm just gonna blow dry this. accidentally put it on my mirror and I made like a giant mark on it, guys. So now I have to clean my whole mirror. That's not great. You love those fish? You did a painting study. What was your painting of? Do you want to drop a link to your socials, Mega, so we can have a look? Is there a command like fish? Not really, no. Thank you for the follow, friends, Maury. Really appreciate that. It would be cool if there was one like a fun command for the people to randomly feed the virtual fishes. We could do that. We could definitely do that. Alright, so I need to get this salt off. So I'm just gonna... There's some areas that are still a little bit wet because it can't really dry everything on the masking fluid. Not very well at least, so I'm just gonna pad that dry so I don't accidentally get wet stuff all over this piece. Alright, now I need to get that salt off. I feel like my hand maybe works a little bit better. But we need to move quickly because last time the masking fluid actually ripped the painting. If it does it again, we'll start over and I'm going to do it a different way. But yeah, I have a feeling like last time we did that because we were going through so many different layers of the painting. So I think this time we should be all good. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But should be all good. Alright, let us see if we can get it off. First, I'm just gonna chuck away most of this salt because I've got like a ton of salt on my table. We don't want that in here. I feel like I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store and buy more salt, guys, because it's just... I'm running through so much of this stuff and I think I've used our last salt. Our last salt ever, guys. Thanks, Punisher. This is a high riskicity, it really is, yeah. Really is. It didn't work for us last time, so see if it works for us this time. The biggest issue we had last time was this section, so I'm gonna just start on a small area and hopefully there. I've got a mark. Once I've got like a bit of it, we'll just go slowly. We'll go slowly and gently and see if we can get this stuff off. Already had a rip, guys. I don't know. That's only a small rip, so may be able to get away with that. We'll see. Nope, we've had a second rip. I don't know. I don't feel like this masking fluid is working very well for us. I feel like maybe it's the salt. I'm not too sure. And I feel like it's causing more problems than it's worth. So I think we're gonna have to start over. I'm gonna get my printer and print another one. Because I feel like as soon as you put watercolor over this, it's gonna seep into those broken areas, as watercolor does, and it's not gonna work. It's so strange. My other guess is possibly the salt. It's definitely better this time, but we haven't waited that long. So, I don't know. Could also be the hairdryer that I used. which I didn't use in my previous painting. So I'm not sure. But it's definitely like breaking a lot easier than I did the previous time. It does sort of seem like the areas I did not as thick seem to work a little bit better. Maybe it was applied too thick. Hard to say. Really hard to say. Like some of these areas are definitely coming off quite nicely. So I don't know. We'll keep going and I'll see how bad it is once I've got it all off. See if we've got like terrible damage or not that bad. So there's a rip, definitely. There's another rip over there. And I think those are pretty major, so I don't know. Let's see if I now go and add, what's he, blue? Yeah, see that's gonna happen and it's gonna pull into those areas. So we can't work on this one. So I'll start a new one and I'll do it in my previous style. And we'll go from there. What art style is this? Essentially it's pop surrealism. Mary Greenie. So pop surrealism. Yeah. Maybe letting it air dry instead of blow dry so it doesn't stick too much. Yeah, definitely Rogue. I think that could help. But I feel like with this piece, I can get away with my own method. I don't really need masking fluid because I'm going very light. So yeah, it is very problematic to work with Sendo. It definitely is. You see another wolf in the chat. Some masking fluid didn't go well with some paper. And you have to wait for the paper to completely dry before you remove it. That is sometimes the issue, yeah. I don't know. I feel in this case, it's probably just more of like a combination, I think, of either the salt or yeah, the blow dryer. You prefer using latex makeup paint, but it's got to be on really good quality paper. Does it rip as well? Rogue Wolf Girl, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? Alright, I will be right back. I'm just gonna print another one quickly so we can start over. I actually ran through all my paper again, guys, so I have like a brand new one now to open, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. It is the blow dryer? Okay. So maybe let's steer clear of blow drying things again in the future. But yeah, I'm not going to try it again because I really need to make progress on this and I know that I can do it with my other method. I definitely can, so I don't need that. Don't need it at all. Why does this paper feel a lot thicker? It definitely feels more thick than the other one. I don't know, was the other one not 300? Pretty sure I only worked on the 300, but yeah, this definitely feels thicker than this. I feel like I got thicker watercolor paper this time, guys. I definitely think I did. At least this time the method will be completely foolproof. So nothing can go wrong. That'll go. Just a matter of waiting for it to print. And then we can start over. Artsy Phoenix, thank you so much for that follow. How are you today? Guys, thank you so much for the shout out for Artsy Phoenix. Thank you, Dark Eye. Guys, please go check out Artsy Phoenix. He's an amazing streamer that just raided us. What were you doing on your stream, Artsy? And I think my chat has gotten stuck, guys, so I'm so sorry. Phantom Crystal, thank you for that follow. We're just starting a brand new painting. We're redoing this one because we've gotten some ripped areas because of the masking fluid, and I'm just done. I'm just done working with the masking fluid at this point, so we're gonna redo this piece my way without needing any masking fluid at all. And I think it's actually gonna be a lot better. I really, really do. So let me find a picture of Dead Ted again. He's filled with like lots of pinks and sort of sea green blues. So Artsy, tell us what you did in your stream today. Let us know. So the printer is just currently still going. We'll wait for it to finish up. Wait for it to finish up. Wow, my 2 other paintings of Dead Ted already appear in the search results. Unbelievable. That is so cool. He's even, guys, he's even got a jarred head of Dead Ted. That is so cool. That is super cool. And a cute little ghost. Guys, if you're not already aware, the piece that I'm working on today is actually a character by PickledCircus. So go check him out. Google his name, check out his Etsy store. He's pretty cool. He's even got a duvet cover, guys. How awesome is that? Much love to you too, Artsy Phoenix. What were you doing on your stream? Do tell us. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. You're Phoenix, you played Jackbox. Which one? Which Jackbox game? We've played Drawful 2 on stream before and it was loads of fun. Loads of fun. My fish look weird today, guys. They're floating really weird. Floating really weird. Is it done? I think it's still going. I think it's still printing. We're almost there, we're almost there. I might mix up some more green while we wait for it. I know exactly the kind of green that I'm after. It's like a sort of yellowy kind of green. Maybe a little bit of black in there too. So sort of tone it down. Okay. It's done, guys. It is ready. Nice thick paper for this one. Hopefully it doesn't bend as much as the other one does. Where do I get stream sound effects from? What stream sound effects, Sando? What stream sound effects? Where's that shadow coming from? Is that like... That is weird. Oh, that's where it's from. I don't know what sound effects you're meaning, Sendo. I don't really use stream sound effects. The sound of the stream alerts. They're just packaged So they're like all in one packages along with the alert. So whichever alert you buy is probably gonna, or buy, you don't have to buy. Whichever alert you install is gonna have its own sound effects, really. Okay, so ready to start over and we'll do it my way. I am the star of the show, however, can I increase the light on the table a bit? Is it really that dark? Oh, that's what's going on. Is that a little bit better? I hope so. I hope that's a little bit brighter. I do have so many lights on in this room. You should have a command to summon Dover. Like, there is one to spit at you for fun, and maybe Dover could have a vacation message, which is a stream elements posts. Sounds good, Poetic. Sounds good. We'll definitely discuss it with the group. Full luminosity. Exactly. You're all eyes. No, that's great that you've told me, because I didn't realize it was so dark. I don't normally have both lights on. It's like super glary because now when I look at you guys, it's kind of blinding. My eyes will get used to it. My eyes will get used to it. Hello, Daniel. How are you? Let me just check if is that recording or not? Oh, there we go. Now it's recording. If you set your cam contrast up, it will pop a bit more, but it looks good so far. Alright. Well, I'll play around with like the ISO on my cameras a little bit later, but right now, I'm just glad that it's a little bit brighter for you guys. Also nicer for me when I'm working here, but it's just when I'm looking at this screen. So, we're gonna do this my way now, which is probably gonna work out a lot better. Alright, so I'm gonna sprinkle some salt over the top areas because we're not really gonna mess with that too much, and I want that to set. There we go. Now I gotta start playing with the bottom areas, and I gotta make sure that I get like multiple colors into this bottom area. So I really want to like play around with like lots of colors. And I also want some pinks, so I'm going to blend some pinks as well. Alright, let us see if we can play with some salt. And we're gonna let that dry as well. So salty today, guys. So friggin' salty. Yeah, I'm confident that this is gonna work. Heaps better. Heaps better. If you said, work is rough, 2 co-workers leaving this month, you hope help comes. Oh no, Daniel, that really sucks. That really sucks. You notice another thing, Dopa is one of the nicest mods on this site. Every other mod is ready to strike you down as a vulture as soon as you begin to go off topic. Sando, I feel like that's just the vibe that we create here. Like, you know, we don't want you guys to feel like some things are off topic. Anything's on topic here. The light on me is perfect, and yeah, way too kawaii for you. Oh, thank you, Brutal Process. Thank you. I really used to struggle so much with lighting before you guys helped me reach the donation goal for the new cameras, because I used to use, I still have them, but I used to use these Logitech stream cams, and they're great cameras, they really are. But the light in this room changes like every day, all the time, constantly. And every time before stream, I would start sitting down, my work would be perfectly lit up, but then my face would look like a ghost, or it would be like totally too dark. So it was just always a struggle. The new cameras have really helped so much. I never tried to censor you for your seal beliefs. That is why I am VIP. Well, thank you, Sando. Now I get to be part of a super chunky seal stream. What's that plump bob pencil I have in some of my Instagram photos? Is it comfortable to use? I'll show you. It is basically this one. This pencil over here. Why is that not focusing? Maybe I put it, there we go. It's this pencil. It's my Tom Dixon pencil. It's really so cool. So I got this pencil, I think a couple of months ago. It's really comfortable to use. It's quite heavy. But yeah, it's just so comfortable to use. Really nice. So yeah, I highly recommend, but they're not sold very widely anymore. So if you do happen to get one, go for it, because they're not easy to find. You probably can find one on eBay, but as far as I know, they're very expensive on eBay. So if you do find them on eBay, just keep in mind that price is going to be more than you should pay for it. What magic is this? Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Trial and error, Naka. It's going to turn out well somehow. Thank you, Spark. I hope so. I'm really much more confident on this one. So only Dover? Well, that upsets you. There we go, Spark. There we go. You're only good for being spat on. Poor Spark. Hello, Global. Hello, how are you? Thank you for that follow. I'm sure you were included as one of those mods, Spark. I'm sure you were. Hello, Chaz. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by before you go to bed. You always ask yourself, what would your 10-year-old daughter think of your behavior? The answer, be a salty daddy. She likes a man to be a man. Oh, Brutal, that is so cute. So freaking cute. I hope you have a good rest, Chaz. Hope you have a good night. Makes sense? Does it now? Does it? I also feel like once you use salt and you use the hairdryer, it feels like it doesn't, what's the word for it? It doesn't really like that very much because it sort of tends to mess with how the salt seeps into things, and I feel like it just doesn't turn out very well. Whereas this sort of creates a much better effect when you just let it dry on its own. Like, check out this, guys. This was the one we had before that had a similar style that I wanted to recreate. We're getting very close to this look. Very close. I'm super happy. You never cast you out either. Seriously, some of these mods out here need to get a grip. Yeah, I agree, Sendo. Some like Discord, sorry, some Twitch channels you go to are very heavily modded, and like, while I'm definitely someone who's, you know, very close with my mods and I'll always support them, you know, in the moment for making decisions how they do, because they see things and they have to make decisions a certain way, you know. I think being on the same page with your mods really helps. Like, my mods and I are all people who don't really get offended very easily. Like, you can go to Spark's stream, right? And try to offend Spark. Like, good luck with that. So, and Spark knows what things get to me and which things don't. So I feel like being on the same page with your mods really, really helps. Having mods that see things eye to eye with you also really helps. And I think generally, like, the type of streamer you are attracts certain people. It attracts a certain community, and it also will attract moderators that are like you. So I think part of that is also like your responsibility for, you know, modding certain people. You're obviously gonna create a different atmosphere with the moderators that you have, because moderators are so important in a stream, like really important. This is literally the only place you don't get bullied. Well, bullied is a strong word, you guys. I get your point, Sendo. I get your point. Yeah. I feel like oftentimes when I raid with you and we go to other streams, it does confuse me why people react negatively towards, you know, particularly the seal stuff. Like, I don't get it. I haven't watched Dark Crystal yet, Chaz. No, it's on my list though. I have it like open on my iPad. I just haven't gotten around to downloading it from somewhere or finding a place I can watch it. When I say good luck with that, you mean literally don't get offended with anything. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can try. Give it your best shot. Give it your best shot. Probably Spark, I feel like I would probably know best how to get under your skin because I know you so well, but like, even saying that, I think it would be ridiculously hard for me to actually manage doing that. Feel like it would, you know? So it's still a little bit dry. Oh, sorry, it's still a little bit wet. Wanted to get dry. I absolutely love the flecking we have in this area. That is so beautiful, guys. That is so beautiful. I'm so happy with it. Also, the little purples and stuff has gotten so gorgeous. It's like smoke. Absolutely love it. Like, they're creating this wave of dust or smoke as they're running. Melina, hello, how are you? Do you do ceramic streams? This is why you have to start your own seal judge. You need to create a home for you. A seal palace. A seal palace, Sendo. Yeah, exactly. Your man's secure as hell. He could learn a thing or two from you. Teach you the way, llama. That's why we have the whole llama thing with Spark. No one can though, which is why on your stream people can just be themselves, just have fun. Exactly. And like trolls are fun, right? Trolls can be fun too in their own way. Depends on the kind of troll, of course, but I feel like preventing any trolling sometimes takes a lot of fun out of a stream. That's just my view. Like, I'm not against people who do that. I just, around here, I don't mind, you know. Come by sometimes, he'll teach you the way of the drunk llama. Have you not followed Spark yet, Poetic? Guys, if you're not following Spark, you are missing out on one of the best streams ever. I'm telling you. By the way, guys, just a quick reminder that I'm going to be starting Joloween this month. I told you guys earlier that I'm probably going to do very impromptu streams on Instagram soon. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and catch some of those streams, please do so. I'd love to have you on there as well. The reason for doing Instagram streams other than Twitch streams probably will be because I'm going to be doing them in different places of the house. I'm also just not going to be, you know, streaming for a set amount of time probably, so that they might be like a quick half hour here, a quick half hour there, so I don't want to feel like, you know, on Twitch is kind of like a dedicated, we're going to be here for a couple of hours to hang out, whereas on Instagram I see it more as like, I'm live for a bit, would you like to join me, you know what I mean? So if I don't have enough time like to finish a piece during the day, I might end up doing that piece later that night on an Instagram stream. So give me a follow on Instagram if you're keen to see those streams. In Poland it's 9 AM. Really? Wow. I would have thought it's much earlier. Your local art dealer. Hello. Welcome. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Tell us a little bit about yourself. It still looks a little wet, so I don't want to ruin this area because it's so freaking beautiful. But guys, I feel like the background is looking exactly how we wanted it to look. Definitely. Most definitely. One thing I do like on this one is how I sort of went over with other colors as well. But I feel like I'm happy where this one's heading, so we'll probably just stick with the one layer and then go from there. She has lost her legs a little bit, so that's gonna be tricky to get them back. My desk must have more sodium than a jar of soy sauce. I think so, Sendo. I think so. It's like all over the place, all over me, all over my chair. It's definitely getting messy, Sendo. Definitely. Spark is the GOAT, literally. Yeah, I agree. Every one of my mods is the GOAT. I definitely agree. I lucked out when it came to mods. So much. So much, guys. My table has more sodium than the salt lamp you think behind her. I do have a salt lamp behind me. And I think you're right. I think we do have more sodium on the table, on the artwork than we do in that salt lamp. I really do. I'm gonna turn down the heater because it's actually surprisingly not as cold today. Not as cold. You're the llama. You gotta be specific there. Exactly. Dova's the goat. Spark is the llama, guys. Spark is the llama. It's just that, like, 3... No, they're still a little bit wet, really. Still a little bit too wet to work with. You're painting the stream room mint green, elk green to be specific. You think it'll look very nice and relaxing. It should, Sender. Yeah, maybe you can have like an ocean backdrop behind you. Be very fitting for the seals. Are you gonna do your first stream in a seal onesie, Sendo? Thank you for joining us, Mary Real. Marie Real. Thank you. I really badly need for it to dry. But it's just not drying. And that area is also still quite wet, so... See, I'm really worried if I go with the hairdryer that I'm gonna mess up some of those sections, so I probably shouldn't muck around with it too much. Seal onesie, you think you should get a seal hat with an all-white outfit? Sounds amazing, Sendo. Sounds amazing. Makes perfect sense. I'm the trader of arts and you're the llama. It does make perfect sense. It actually does. How are you going with your 3D stuff, Spark? Have you finished any of those? That would look sick. It really would. It would, yeah. That would be so cool. I agree. By the way, Spark, I saw this thing. I feel like I've told you before how I just never have the patience for 3D art, and I think I found a solution for me. There's this scanner. It probably is really expensive. I haven't looked into it. But it basically takes a 3D object and it scans it into the computer for you. So I was thinking I could do like a sculpture in clay, then scan it in that, and then I can make like multiple copies. At least that's the idea. That would be amazing. I don't know what it's called. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure I have it on my phone. So I'll have a look what it's called. I may actually have closed it. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's somewhere though. Hello Cephalon, how are you? If you need help, if I need help with 3D stuff, let you know. You can at least give advice. Thank you, Cephalon. Thank you so much. I'll keep that in mind. You heard about photo scans, not sure that it's a better solution, but you could try to look into it. Well, this one seems to work really, really well. Like I've always thought that probably they aren't the best, but this one looks like it really does an amazing job. That could work. You wouldn't know until you try, but the scanner though, that's gonna cost you in it. I'm not gonna look into that anytime soon, Spark. It's more of like an in the future kind of plan. Because I like to work with my hands, not on the computer. You have a ton of experience with printers, but that extends to STL files, slicing, etc. Yeah, see, that's the other side of it that concerns me, is like getting it to an actually printed object is another half of the journey, right? And really requires a lot of knowledge. So yeah. It's taking forever, guys. It really is. I'm so impatient. I just want to be able to finish the painting. I feel like the top area has probably become a little bit more dry now. At least it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. A scanner can actually be just a phone camera if you're doing photogrammetry. Doesn't have to be expensive, just gotta have the right setup and software. Okay, that's interesting. Just take your time, rushing something will just extend the time for finishing it, because causing more problems. Exactly. But yeah, this is definitely gonna work out. I'm so mad at myself that I didn't just go for this from the get-go, and I wasted so much time with the masking fluid. Like the masking fluid worked perfectly on that for that first piece that I did. But yeah, it just hasn't wanted to work with this one for some reason. It's so weird. So what kind of objects have you printed, Cephalon? Do you print a lot of your stuff in 3D? Hello, Flink. How are you today? I hope that you're well. Because yeah, like actually creating 3D objects of pieces, that's something I'm really interested in doing at some point. So many things. What do you think is the hardest process? Like getting it to the printed object or what? You'll post some demo shots in the Discord later if I want. Yeah, I would love that. Definitely, Cephalon. You have to check the VLDL channel. The way you say in it reminds you of them so much. You're awesome. You hope I'm good. I am, Flink. Thank you so much for being here. I'm doing really well today. Hard is hard to say. Like, is it making sure that they can properly print? Like, when I was at uni, we learned that supposedly when you print something in 3D, there has to be a hole at a certain spot and it has to be large enough. So it's like quite a lot of tricky things involved to getting it from 3D digital version to 3D printer version. I really just hope it will dry today because I want to continue, guys. I'm so keen. I just really want to work with this one. I think I'm going to quickly blow dry it. And then I will be back, guys. I will be back. So I'll let you guys watch the fish again. Well, I've gotten it dry, guys. I have gotten it dry. But I'm gonna get rid of this salt again. Because I have so much salt everywhere. Way too much. There we go. I'm so happy with it. I should have first taken the rest of the salt off it. So it's completely dry, luckily. Finally, we have the background done, guys. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. And no rips. No rips anywhere. That is the best part of it. This paper is so smooth. I feel like this paper is definitely smoother than the previous one I had. It's less textured, I think. That's so weird. So freaking weird. I think the salt's off. There's only like a couple of pieces here and there. Still have a little bit of salt on them. Alright, let us go chuck away the rest of this because we don't need more sodium in this room. So much sodium, guys. So much. It's all over the table. Blink, thank you for that follow. Tell us what's your spirit animal. It's really hard to say what's the hardest because there are so many obscure things with it. I can imagine, yeah. I can totally imagine. I should have stretched the paper beforehand. I've got a little bit of buckling going on, but it's not the end of the world. Totally not. It would be true if you say a cute puppy. What puppy? Why are my fingers shining? It's probably because of like salt bits on it. You were wondering, are humans valid spirit animals? I don't know, Cephalon. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think humans count. That's such an obvious question. Your spirit animal is obviously a sloth bear. How could I not have guessed that, Sendo? How could I not have guessed that? You know, it's subverting the concept a bit. That is the thing though, right? Humans don't count. Just kidding, the god seal is #1, of course. Can't get better than seals. Can't get better than seals. Well guys, we are ready to roll with the rest of this piece. I am so happy. I just need a good reference of what Dead Ted now looks like. Because I can finally start painting him. By the way, I probably should tell you guys a bit more about the art show. So guys, this art show is being taken place in Philadelphia, so if you guys are anywhere close to that, I'm not going to be there myself because of COVID and a bunch of financial reasons, but a bunch of my t-shirts are being sold there. PickledCircus will be sculpting 2 of my characters, and I will obviously be having these prints available at that art show of his characters, so it's going to be a lot of fun. They're also going to have little cupcakes, guys. Little cupcakes made of my artwork and of PickledCircus's creatures. It is so cute. So friggin' cute. A little lost there, Flink. Little lost there. Alright, so it is time for me to basically color Dead Ted, guys. I need to make sure he's beautiful. So he's essentially the same color as the rest. Maybe I should just draw an outline of where the girl's legs are. Where is my pencil? because I kind of lost her legs in the process, and that sucks a little bit. Not too much harm done though. This one is definitely extremely lost, so getting this leg back is a top priority. There's like no line left of it, so I'm just gonna have to basically redraw. You've got to get going. Thanks for making your day a little brighter. You hope I have a productive stream and people have a good day or night. Well, thank you for being here, Poetic. I'm glad that I could make your day a little bit better. I really am. I feel like that's what every Twitch stream should do. You know? Every Twitch stream should leave you a little bit more positive than you were before you came. Even if it just means chilling. I'm nearly messing up this leg. And crazy. So the leg is like, the ankle is that far. So I need to start drawing the ankle now. I feel like I am missing something. Where's my little ruler? Just double check the distance. So we've got about 4.5 centimeters from, was that 4.5? Almost 4.5, so just under 4.5 from where the toe starts, which is about where we are right now. So you're gonna step away from the keyboard for a bit. You've been working all day. I hope you have a good break, Cephalon. Thank you for being here, and do share some of your work with us. What do we prefer to work? From home or office? Definitely from home, Flink. Definitely from home. How about you? but system admin or programmer. So you can't? Does that mean you can't? I would think you can do system programming from home. Yeah, you're gonna get going. Thanks for making your day. But sometimes you just miss the fun with your colleagues. Can't you have fun on Zoom chats, or just not to the same extent? I feel like we work harder at home than we do in the office, because in the office it's like so easy not to feel bad about wasting time because you feel, well, I'm at work, you know? Whereas at home, you feel so guilty for just like taking a couple of minutes off. So you don't end up procrastinating in the same way and talking to so many colleagues, taking so many tea breaks. Oh my goodness, I want tea. I haven't had tea for days, guys. I so badly want tea now. It's easier for you to do it all from home than go to the office, to be honest. You're the same as me. You work harder at home and you save on travel time. Exactly. Travel time is huge. Like, you can also live so much healthier when instead of going to the office for an hour, driving, you can do like some exercise for that hour. You know, make yourself like a healthy breakfast. I don't know. I much prefer working from home. Much prefer it. So we have her legs back. The amputation has been remedied. Now, guys, we need to start colouring in Dead Ted. So we'll do that. I think I've got some masking fluid on my brush, like all over it. Look at that, guys. It's like literally stuck to the brush. It's crazy. It is so strong. So strong. I hope it hasn't mucked up the brush. I think I should have kept it in the water. I think it's okay. I think it's alright. Okay, so Dead Ted. What colour is he gonna be? So at least I now have like a testing brush. So I can like test the colour out before I slap it on. And I feel like I have just the right colour for Ted. Just the right colour, guys. Dr. Chronic, oh my goodness, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Really appreciate that. 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support, Dr. Chronic. Were you on Charles' stream before you came here? I saw he was live. I know that you like to spend a lot of time there, so... We are currently working on Dead Ted, which is the character created by another artist. And we're doing like a collaborative art show together. So, lots and lots of fun. Yeah, he's live, but you came to visit. Oh, thank you, Dr. Kronig. Thank you so much. You love the zombie teddy bear. So, the artist who created him called him Dead Ted. Such a cool name. And apparently, he likes to hug things. He hugged himself to death, which is how he died. And, he's now going after... He just wants to hug. He's actually, like, really nice. But yeah, he just wants to hug things. And sadly, he doesn't know his strength. So he sort of hugs things a little too hard, and they don't reciprocate his feelings in the same way because of that. Albazek, thank you so much for that sub. Really appreciate that. Thank you. He groans hugs instead of brains. That he does, exactly. Yeah. He's really cute though, don't you think? I think he's really cute. I love Dead Ted. I wish I could give him a hug risk-free. Like, he seems so cuddly, doesn't he? He seems incredibly cuddly. Is that a zombie teddy bear? You love it. Yes, it is Visceral Revolt. This zombie bear is actually by another artist called PickledCircus. It is part of my art show with PickledCircus, so if you want to go check that out, if you happen to be in the area, great for you. I'm not able to go due to COVID and also financial reasons, so don't expect to see me there, but if you can go, I assure you it's going to be heaps fun. I wish I could go. There's going to be like a lot of different sculptures that PickledCircus is creating of my characters, so that is really special. Always digging the music on this stream. Oh, I'm glad. I am really happy you love the music here. Alright, so I need to do like a pinkish tummy area for Dead Ted. And I want to try and just work in different other colours as well. To hopefully not have this thing seem so uniform. Wrong side of the planet for you, sadly, but that looks like a great show. I know, I wish it was in Australia as well, so I could go. But lucky for the people who are in the States and can actually go. Really lucky for them. Because I envy them, like, a lot. I wish that were me. I'll be right back, guys. I feel like the skull is like a white, so I'll probably end up doing that in sort of like a gouache layer. It is coming along nicely, I know, but thank you. I've got to go now. It was nice meeting you. Well, thank you, Sean Wolf. Thank you for being here and being part of the stream. I'm so glad you could take part in it and see the whole piece coming together. After the second failure, I should say, the second failure, we finally got that. We finally got that. Third time's a charm, as they say. And the pins seem to be pink, actually. Nice, bright pink pins. You're saving these whiskers for Zazu. Definitely a great thing to save your points for. If you're lucky, sometimes he does randomly like just show up on streams, so there's also a bunch of clips of him if you want to check those out. But yeah, he's really cute. Really, really so cute. I love drawing fur, guys. Fur is so relaxing to draw. Like, whenever I feel like I just don't want to think much, I decide to draw something with fur. Not only does that mean it's a cute animal, but yeah, it also just ends up being something that's really fun to draw. At least he's definitely going to stand out against that background by doing him this way, which is great. When did I add the seal to the emotes? We reached, I think it was 50 or 55 subs. And since we have so much seal hype around here, Dr. Chronic, it felt only fitting to add a seal emote. So I think it was like a month ago, just a little over a month ago now. You wish you were drawn to the surf web more. Look at the good people's pics, etc. You just are not like that. Too much interest in your life adventure. Well, that's another great thing to be inspired by. You know, the internet is not the only place. That's incredibly inspiring. I think getting out and spending time in your life like that is equally amazing. Oh, thank you, Flank. Thank you. I only draw goth girls. Seems as though they removed that pose from Cyberpunk. Like there was a pose for it. you did have an opportunity to create a piece based on it prior to its removal. You wish you were drawn to the stuff. Which piece are you meaning, Brutal Process? Hello, Mr. Hydrum! Welcome back! I'm so glad you're here. We are working on a piece. It's an OC by another character. Another artist called PickledCircus. And I am doing a collaborative art show with them in September, near the end of this month. So, we're really trying to get this piece ready for that show. It's not long left, so it should have been already done. But hey, better late than never, right? Better late than never. How's it going? How is it going? That is the question. I feel like he's probably not feeling the best with his eyeball out of its socket. You know, like, can he properly see where he's going? I feel like he must be pretty lost. He looks pretty lost. I don't think he can see where he's going. Also, some of his limbs are definitely falling off. Those do not look in the best shape at all. Poor dead Ted. Poor dead Ted. He didn't even ask for this. He just loves hugs. Just loves hugs. That's all he does. You know? He really is so innocent. What is the doll's dress's color? That is pink. That would be pink. So I'll try and put in a little bit of the doll's dress. And the doll has also pinkish shoes. I might just do purple for the sake of variation. So we'll probably do the girl tomorrow or a different day. I'm gonna run out of time soon, so I'm thinking of just getting Dead Ted to a point where I'm pretty happy with him, and then we'll do the rest on a different day. Probably finish the rest off tomorrow. That would be great. I need to start on Halloween, guys, so bad. I'm so excited. I wait all year for Halloween to happen. So when it comes out and the prompts are ready, it's like my sole focus shifts to whatever is happening with Halloween. You will always be a staunch supporter of CD Projekt Red, aliens in our endeavor. What is CD Projekt Red? It's a zombie bear! Yes, Mr. Hydrum. His name is Dead Ted. He's a character by the artist PickledCircus. I'm doing a collaborative art show with him. So basically, I need to draw 2 of his pieces and he is sculpting 2 of mine, which is a lot of fun. I am so happy with how this final piece has turned out as well. We had 2 failed grows, so finally we have one that works out, you know? You love Halloween here in the States, very fun time. I can imagine, it's nothing as spectacular in Australia. Some people just don't take part in it, and the few people that do don't really put a lot of effort into like decorating or costumes at all. It's not such a big deal here. I love it though, I really do. I always like to go out and check out cool like decorated places, things like that every Halloween. And I like to put effort into my outfit as well. Thank you, Spark. Thank you. The history of the popularization of Halloween here is wonderful. There is a great drunk history episode based on it. How did it start? I don't think I've really like thought about that very much. have so many different colors in Ted. It's crazy. Looks so cute though. So freaking cute. So I just want to make sure I have plenty of contrast going with this piece. Mainly because I really want him to stand out against that background beautifully. So anywhere that I can add additional contrast, it's really great. I think I'm getting fairly happy with where things are heading. Like, everything's in its place, everything's like, looking pretty good. To keep young vandalizing hoodlums off the street. That's what happened? Really? I don't think it would have that effect anymore. I really don't. Well, he's looking pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. I'm very happy with him. I'm also going to add some shadow to the skull over here. I'm going to add white back so that you can see that a little bit better once I finish. But for now, I just want to add shadow. Sorry, you're afraid of the bear? Oh, Spark, he does mean well. He does mean well, though. Halloween is definitely the best. You miss living it in New Zealand, but maybe next year you can go home for a bit. Is it better in New Zealand? In Texas, you also celebrate Dia de los Muertos and All Saints' Day on November the 1st. That must be super cool. You think prior to commercialization of Halloween, it was traditionally Devil's Night and the angry youth got drunk and tore up. Ah, that makes sense. Now kids love it. Now it's like for little kids even. Well, Dead Ted is looking pretty spectacular, guys. Pretty spectacular. I feel like I want to make her face a very similar color to the other little ghost girl I did. Like a very pale color. I sort of just want to give it a shade so it doesn't look white. I'm definitely going to use like a huge amount of masking fluid for her legs because they've got like all kinds of patterns and stuff on them that I don't want. Sorry, not masking fluid, gouache. So that gouache is what I meant. Because I want to sort of reduce the texture that I have on you know, all of her clothing. So we'll try and remove that by using some gouache. Now I need to decide what color am I going to make her clothing. I feel like the pants could look really cute in this beautiful pink. So I'm going to make the pants pink. We do need a little bit of color on this side as well. So definitely nice pastel-y looking pink pants are going to work well, I think. And then for the blouse, I don't know. I actually kind of would love to have it white, but we've sort of got some issues. Like it's not totally possible to keep it fully white anymore with some sections, so we'll see how we go. I also need to pick a hair color. That's a hard one. Making adults offer treats was preferred to the kids doing tricks. A trick or treat is a bargain and a threat. Yeah, it is. New Zealand doesn't celebrate. You moved here last year. Oh, really? So, where did you used to live then? Did you used to live in the States? You bet I have my own cool. You bet you have your own cool holidays and shared cultural stories. You know a little of the Maori culture and the colonization of New Zealand. Yeah, I'm sure there are like different things being done in New Zealand. Different celebrations. I think the hair color can be like a darker sort of similar to what Dead Ted's hair looks like. Fur looks like. Except slightly different color. This poor child looks so terrified. Poor thing. Imagine running away from a giant bear like this. It must be freaky. Like super, super freaky. I cannot imagine. Five Nights at Freddy Freakies. I haven't really played that game, to be honest. So I can't say that I know the most about it. This is actually an OC by PickledCircus, so doing one of his characters. You're from Los Angeles, moved here for work, thought it would be big here for all the Hobbit fans. But last year you just at work handing out candy and people asking why. I think it's a bit bigger in Australia than Mr. Hydrum because it's definitely like we have like houses that decorate themselves for Halloween and stuff. Well, people decorating the houses, not houses decorating themselves. So yeah, there's lots of interest in it, but it's definitely not as large as it is in the States. Definitely is a little bit more secluded. And there are definitely, you know, you also get people who don't like it, who aren't fans of it. They feel like it's you know, damaging Australian culture because we're just becoming Americans. I'm just like, well, it's a cool thing. Who cares? You know, if I want to dress up, let me dress up. Any opportunity to dress up. It's not like we have our own cool things, so we may as well do this cool thing. Alright, I'm gonna darken up her hair a little bit more, because I really want that to be nice and contrasted against her face. It's also gonna let her face stand out more if I do so, so we'll see what we can do and make her stand out. So I'm gonna go just a shade even darker on this side, because this side is more shaded than the other side, and I want for that to show. I want you to be able to see where the light's coming from. Now, okay. You don't need to celebrate Halloween because every day is Halloween in your house. I want to see your house. Your house seems like a great place to be. Hello, Neumann. Your daughter shows FNAF to you? You don't know it either. However, the history of robotics, Disney animatronics, and the gentleman who created the robot show for Showtime Pizza is more your speed. I'm doing such a great job. Thank you, Sendo. I'm so happy with where these characters are at currently. It's definitely the look that I wanted. You have a car back home just for Halloween, serves as a decoration and also a drive around. Kids get a kick out of the proton packs and Slimer. Can you show us a picture of that car on Discord? I would love to see, if you don't mind. That sounds really, really epic. Man. She's definitely looking quite happy with herself. Quite happy. Those are cool on my characters. Thank you, Mr. Hydrum. Thank you. Well, guys, it is looking great. I'm so impressed with like the way that the masking tape failed me, and yet we didn't need it. We didn't need it at all, right? Generation Monster, thank you so much for that follow. Would you rather be covered in fur, feathers, or scales? Deep question, I know. But we gotta get to know you somehow. So guys, I think tomorrow we're going to be able to add lots and lots of details to this piece. I think it's going to shine. It's going to really come to life. So I can't wait. It's definitely looking amazing already. You know, little Ted's got a life of his own. And I can't wait to bring that to life on paper. Such a cool character. I am so honored that PickledCircus has allowed me to draw this character. Honestly, it's been so much fun. I feel like this character was like right up my alley. And I've loved bringing him to life so much. So ridiculously much. We did do it! We did! Let's spit out of respect. Definitely. I am so happy. Yeah, so really all that's left at the moment is adding like little details, adding all the beautiful, you know, all the beautiful pencil details, which is like so magical. It always brings so much to life. I think I'm just gonna add the shadows below the characters in pencil. So guys, I feel like we're pretty much set for tomorrow. I think we're done for today. Because that is really bouncy. I need to add all the pencil details, so tomorrow we're just gonna do the details, finish all of that up. It's gonna be amazing. I'm also going to probably start my first Halloween drawing. So if you guys want to catch extra streams that I do, go and follow me on Instagram. So Instagram is where I'm gonna do like evening streams or any like mini short streams. So if you want to ever catch like additional ones or maybe don't have time, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna be doing those over the coming month. You know, if I've got like a half hour or 15 minutes, I'll hop on Instagram, do a little live stream. And yeah, that's how it's gonna go. But yeah, I'll still be streaming live every day here on Twitch. It's just gonna be sometimes, you know, if I have a spare moment, I really have to push Halloween because I'm gonna be doing a drawing every day. It's gonna be like Halloween themed, and it's gonna start probably from like end of tomorrow, this week. Also, guys, if you're not already familiar, I have released our next challenge prompt. So the prompt for the next 2 weeks until the 17th of September is nostalgia. So if you can draw something themed nostalgia in the next 2 weeks, that would be amazing. I'm gonna do my best to join in. I may not have time because I'm really busy with like the art show and everything. But yeah, I'm so excited to see you guys' pieces. And yeah, I'll do my best to do my own drawing as well. But yeah, if you guys can take part in that, go and check out the Discord. I'll share a little bit more information about that. I don't think we have mods on at the moment. No, Darko. Isn't Darko here? Yeah, there we go. Or was that just one word? Oh my goodness, I'm so lost without Dover. What is it? Thank you, Spark. Thank you. So guys, basically, we have our current art challenge, Nostalgia, running until the 17th of September. Go click the link and submit it in our Discord. Be sure to mark it as a spoiler so people don't click on it. If you don't want people to see your piece if they're submitting theirs. You know, if they want to look, that's fine. Currently, this is the way we're doing it. I might look into a different submission process in the future, but I feel like this works well, so. What's so funny, Spark? What is so funny? Me sucking at being a mod? Thank you, Mr. Hydrum. Thank you so much. So yeah, those impromptu streams probably won't be done in my studio, or if they do, they're going to be very short, you know, very unprepared. It's basically going to be like me with like 10 to 15 minutes or 20 minutes or more, and I'm just gonna do some drawing to catch up on Halloween. If you guys want to pop by, that's great. My streams on Twitch are much more planned. You know, I always set aside like 3 hours or so to stream live with you guys. But definitely we're probably gonna do much longer streams in the coming month and more. Coming 2 months. Kiri, thank you so much. I'm glad you're here. Yellow. What about yellow? You love Dead Ted? Well, please be sure to go check out PickledCircus. He's an amazing artist. We're doing our art show together end of this month, so I'm super excited about that. If I suck at being a mod, then what are you? You're the llama, Spark. You're the llama. You know that. Also guys, if you are interested, go and check out my Patreon account. I'll send you a link. Basically, I am offering a community drawing every month, so you get to choose one prompt, and I will draw whatever character, whatever creature or object you submit that month and include it in our community drawing. So it's a lot of fun. Last month, you guys did something pretty cool. I'll show you what last month's piece looked like. We've done so much drawing over the past time frame. So this is what we did last month, guys. This was our community drawing that we worked on. So each one of you chose one of these prompts to add to this drawing. So basically, currently on Patreon, guys, I am doing this community drawing. And if you guys want to add a character or creature to the drawing, go and check it out. I'm also offering speed paints and a lot of other things. My patrons also get to see my posts ahead of time before everyone else on Instagram does. And over the next 2 months, that's going to be very heavily posted to, because I am doing Halloween. So you guys are going to see everything like firsthand as soon as I finish it. way ahead of Instagram. Instagram doesn't get to see it until next month. So if you guys want to see that ahead of time, go check out my Patreon. And yeah, if you want like other benefits, there's like heaps more that you can get from my Patreon account as well. But guys, I think it's time for us to find someone we can raid today. So I'll move Dead Ted out of the way, and we'll have a look who's online. We'll see who we can go and raid with our vampire tea party. Let me have a look. Nagy is currently doing some beautiful, looks like oil painting, I think. That could be a cool place to go. Chloe is also streaming Lord of the Rings painting. And we have Charles on as well. There's also some musicians. I think they're musicians. They're doing just chatting. So I feel like it's between Charles, Chloe, and Nagy. We've rated Nagy pretty frequently lately, but she is currently doing an art stream. So how about we go to Chloe for a change? Let us go to Chloe. And so guys, if you can please copy and paste this raid message into the chat once we head over to Chloe, that would be amazing, because that shows us who's from here, which one of you guys are necromancers that have stayed for the raid. She is a great artist. She's amazing. I love Chloe's work. Love her work so much. And hey, we don't have Steve the Brute, who can't paint on her stream today, so finally we see some good painting content. Anyway guys, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow, same time, probably a little bit earlier. So I hope you guys can join me again today. I will chill out and let us go raid Chloe. Let us raid Chloe.